Okay. Hi, this is Ernie. It's Freestyle Libre 14 day checking day. Okay, let's do it. 86. See, you got the blue line. So that's lower. So that's pretty good. I'm supposed to take my daily brewing some coffee and brewing some coffee. I'm supposed to take 30 as long lasting. But I've got one Lavamere here. It's only got 17 left and I hate to waste it. So I'll do that 17 right now. Let's do it again. Still 86. Below the blue line. So that means you're going lower, I guess. But it doesn't say low glucose. Ends in 8 days, so we're on a 6th day for this receiver, whatever, transistor receiver. So what we'll do is take that 17. I'm going to write it down here, in here, so there's a record. And then later the doctor will say, why did you only take 17? I told you to take 30. And I'll say, because we're not rich people. And we don't like to waste shit. And I'm not going to take, well, I have taken 2 shots at a time before it was higher, I would. But I hate sticking myself, don't you? Okay, you know, I had punched in the long lasting and I'm going to push. Okay, 17. 17. I'd been watching YouTubes of people living in London. When I was in the Air Force, I was stationed in England for 2.5 years. And, oh yes, that was way back. I still thought I was Indian. And then later on, a couple of years ago, because of Facebook, modern technology, one of my long lost cousins, who she was kind of like me, hunting for family members. She was adopted, and she found out the truth about her mother's, no, her, wait a minute, her mother was adopted. No, her mother, yeah, her mother adopted her, yeah, and her mother was a nurse, so her mother adopted her right out of the hospital, and then she found me, and then I was telling her about me being Indian and everything, and she was studying the bloodlines. We have Ancestry.com and all that neat stuff. Gonna throw that away. But what did she find out? Yeah, so she wanted me to take the Ancestry.com to see if we were cousins, because who she thought her blood mother was, she thought it was the same as mine. Well, come to find out, that was just a rumor. Come to find out, it was my grandmother's sister was her mother. Yeah, it was her mother. And then, so, technically we're cousins still. And anyway, she sent an Ancestry.com thing. You know, you do a spit analysis, and then you send in this thing to them. Now, I don't know how greatly valid those things are, but I had done research with my old name, which was Redfern, R-E-D-F-E-R-N, and some guys, that's Cherokee, you know, that was a long time ago. A guy in Abilene, Kansas, as a matter of fact, that had an Indian store with Indian books, Native American books, whatever you want to call them, you know, indigenous American books. No, that's not true either. They ended up coming here, and the continents were all close together. Everybody, you know, people travel, and nomads, you know, it could be weather, it could be the economy, it could be politics. Look up history, you know. Oh no, you stole our land. This is everybody's land, actually. There's, you know, but, oh, that reminds me, I'll tell another story. But anyway, I figured it out. I'm not Indian at all. And I have been to the Cherokee Nation, looking it up. And I've been to Utah, Salt Lake City, Utah, to the library, the Mormon library, everywhere. Look, trying to find my bloodlines. So I was kind of like my cousin Terry. I can say Terry, you know. But I got to go see her now. I'm closer here in Las Vegas. But anyway, ends up I'm mostly British and have some Norwegian and what have you. And the Redferns did actually travel by way of the Trail of Tears that the Cherokees did, you know. Now, you know, that's a sad story all in itself, you know. There's lots of, you know, atrocities, I guess you could say. But anyway, I'm mainly most bloodline from Liverpool. I could be related to the Beatles. What the hell? I'd have liked to known that a long time ago. I'd have been really popular with all the kids, you know. That was in the day of, I want to hold your hand, as a little kid, you know. And yeah, I'm ready to be, oh, you are? Oh, shit. Instead of, oh, you know. What my nickname, one place in the mailman, Kansas City, was a BFI. And for big fucking Indian. So let's see what this phone call is. It's probably Medtronic. They're going to ask me. Here they are.
Hello. This is is the VA Home Telehealth System calling. To continue, please say or enter your passcode.
1547.
Please wait while I find your information. Okay, let's get started with your health check now. Are you having more than 2 low blood glucose readings per week?
Maybe.
Are you having more than 2 low blood glucose readings per week?
No.
That is good. However, you should tell your care coordinator or primary care provider if you have low blood sugar levels often. Do this especially if it is at the same time of the day or night, or happens several times in a row. Do you have any new problems or concerns with your vision?
No.
Do you want to enter a blood sugar reading?
Yes.
Please enter your blood sugar reading. I'm sorry, I did not get that. You can use the phone keypad or say the number out loud. Please enter your blood sugar reading.
84.
Did you enter 84?
Yes.
And what was the day of that reading?
September 10th.
At what time?
10:46 a.m.
I'm sorry, say or enter the day of that reading.
September 10th.
Say or enter the time that reading was taken.
10:46 a.m.
That was on September 10th, 2020 at 10:46 a.m. Is that right?
Yes.
Do you have another blood sugar reading to enter?
No.
Would you like to go back and change any of your answers?
No.
Okay. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day. Goodbye.
Goodbye. So that was a robot that sounded real. You know how they can do the things, but that's from the VA. They have a program that every day at 10, about 10-ish, they call, and they keep track of my blood sugar, and if it's too high or this, that, somebody will call later, and which is nice. It's okay during this lockdown thing because mostly we're not going anywhere anyway, but sometimes I'll be out and the thing will call, or somebody will call me, how come your blood sugar was too high? But not so much since I've had this thing. So this Freestyle Libre 14-day. But anyway, I found out it's from Liverpool, and not from Liverpool. Yeah, you know, pretty much. Let's see, how long ago did that happen? How many? Forgot. Probably great grandparents. I got a whole bunch. Found a whole bunch of, yeah. There was a main line. My great grandparents. Yeah. Immigrated from England and went across, and then there's a whole that was on my dad's side, and that's the one they thought was Indian, my blood dad. And then on my grandmother's side, no, that was on my dad's side. And then his mother, my grandmother, it even branched out. Yeah, more. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna keep confusing everybody. But anyway, we were in South Dakota, being my wife, Lean, that time. And then after I got to Vegas, I found a paper on some of my relatives that immigrated across, and I lived right near where some had a big giant farm, probably during when there was like the land rush, probably gave them 40 acres in a certain area, and it was right there by the Yankton Sioux Indian reservation. So they went through there, got to probably a lot of neat stories about that, with all the Indian wars and everything, because you figured it out. Like the Sioux Indians, they were whole factions of the Sioux, Lakota, Dakota, Nakota, and they used to fight each other over territories or whatever they were fighting about, and the Cheyenne and the Crow. Cheyenne was banned. He moved around a lot, and all the tribes were pretty much nomadic because it was cold and they had to follow where the buffalo roam. That was their main source of food. And there was a place, Green something, South Dakota, right near the Missouri River. There was an Indian tribe there that grew food. They gardened. That's how they lived. The Sioux Indians, one of the tribes, genocided them, killed them all. I drove by there. That's where I found a buffalo herd. And look, I got a video of the buffalo herd that I took somewhere on my channel. I'm making a playlist of the Freestyle Libre of this to kind of go through the process of this, and then I'm going to do this all the way till I change into the new one of those. Then we'll see how much easier it got from day one. So I put on the first one for seniors, so seniors are get irritated. My dad's 81. It's my stepdad, one that I'm adopted to, pretty much raised me. And then it's good to have a man in your life. I mean, as a kid, there's got to be a father figure. It's better, but if you got a good uncle or grandpa or both, if the circumstances require that, that's good too. But anyway, where was I? I forgot. The stepdad. Maybe you could put in the comments and remind me. Oh yeah, seniors. He's not connected to the internet, and he was electrician, auto, good with the cars and everything. He helped me fix my '66 Mustang, and he was an electrician. He knew about everything, and then was in the FAA, and he was high in the safety area, and he had experience with the computers in the earlier times when they really started. The internet just started and everything. He won't get on the internet. He refuses to, and he still has a flip phone. And he says, you can call, or you can write me a letter. He gives you his P.O. box. He has a P.O. box too. But I call him. I try to tell him, just get on. And I said, go take a night class, and you could socialize. So, okay. Comment, all kinds of stuff. Like, share, comment, hit the bell. You know, I'm gonna make a playlist. I started the idea because I didn't know how to do it, and I saw a playlist, and I tried to get the very first one on that playlist, and I couldn't. But go to Las Vegas Retired, and you'll find the first one. The first one is, I think, Freestyle Libre 14-day for seniors. You know what I mean? And then it's for young people too, you know, if you're skeptical about using it. The first one I used like that, I didn't think it was, with the first transmitter, it didn't seem like it was accurate. But the second one, this one's more accurate. So anyway, okay, it's just getting long. So y'all have a beautiful day today, and we'll see you tomorrow.